Good morning. It is Friday, September 12th, 2025. My friends, we're living in the most amazing times. A lot of crazy stuff, a lot of sad stuff, a lot of violence. Anyway, as of this morning, they caught the shooter, a guy by the name of Tyler Robinson, who killed Charlie Kirk September 10th. And of course, we had September 11th, which was a point in our country's history where 3,000 people died, but it unified America. And, kind of that's where we're at, my friends. We've had the Great American Eclipse putting the X across America. Well, now we're at the turning point. And, America is either going to go one way or the other, man. And the finger of God is in motion. If you have eyes to see everything happening, and like everything that's being said from Donald Trump this morning, when they said, what's going to take to bring America back together? He said, success, success, success. You know what? I like Donald Trump, but he's wrong, man. If success and a pile of gold would bring the world together, it would have done it a long time ago. So what's going to bring the world together is God, and specifically Jesus, man. And it's loving our brothers. It's, before it's too late. We got to learn to forgive before it's too late, before the whole world is filled with hate. And, the governor of Utah, in his speech, that's what he said, and Charlie Kirk, he was a follower of Jesus, man. And that's what's going to unify America. And that's what's going to unify the world is Jesus, man. And, I'm just saying everything's resonating, man. Charlie Kirk being 32 years of age, that's almost the age of Jesus. Kash Patel said, it took 33 hours to bring justice. That is the age of Jesus. But all the numbers are resonating. Everything that's going on right now is prophetic, man. And Jesus is in the clouds, and the clouds could be the puffy white things, literally, but it's more the cloud. The cloud is out there, digitally. The FBI was talking about how all of Tyler Robinson's phone records are on the cloud. But guess what? God has his cloud too, which is the collective mindset of Jesus and Christians, the head and the body. And you know what? Trump said we need the death penalty. And, forgiveness does not mean that justice disappears, man. So Tyler Robinson, the son of the robber, he may face the death penalty, but if he comes to Jesus, we can forgive him. And, Charlie Kirk may be in Jesus's bosom, but guess what? The thief on the cross also was with Jesus that very same day. So that's the crossroads, my friends. There's a huge spiritual lesson. And, those walking around with hatred saying, Robinson should burn in hell. That's hatred, man. That's God's business. It's not your business to be sitting there hating. Jesus was very specific, saying we must learn to forgive. And I'm going to end it right there, man. But, normal is gone. We are marching towards the transition of a new dawn. The morning star is rising. God bless everybody, and may God help us all.